James Bean here, and welcome to the last video lesson of the year. So today we're working on Strange Brew by the band Cream, featuring Eric Clapton on the guitar. Came out, I'm not sure, 66 or 67, I can't remember. They each band made like 30 albums a year back then. So Strange Brew, we're using A minor pentatonic scales. We're using what I call pattern 1 and pattern 2 now. These would be known, if you're familiar more with the caged system, it's the G pattern and the E pattern. So G pattern, or pattern 1, goes from the 5th fret to the 8th fret. Pattern 2 goes from the 7th fret to the 10th fret. And they overlap between the 7th and 8th frets. So what we're working on is not only working with those two patterns, but also being able to slide between them. Some of these cool licks. That's why this is such a fun solo for me to teach to beginner intermediate students, is because we work on patterns, but also how to get in between them. So we have this first part, 8 to 10 on the B string. Then we kind of go 10 to 8, more or less. Then we do a slide from the 9 to 7 on the G string. We don't really hear the 9. That's just the starting point for our slide. A little quarter step bend there on. Now we do a ghost bend on the G string at the 7th fret. So we're not hearing the bend up, we're just hearing the fall of the bend. Then we come back, we go the high E string, the 8th fret, to the 10th fret of the B string. Now we do that again. Now the second time, right after we do it, we go 10, 8, 10, but we're letting the notes overlap. We're not going like we would a lot of the time. We're going. Now at that point, we take the middle finger and slide that from 9 to 7. Now we come up and we do kind of, it almost feels like part of an F chord here. We're going 9 on the G string, sliding from probably the 7th fret. Now I bar this at the 8th fret of the B and the E strings. So now when I'm doing that, it goes by so fast, I'm using the flesh of my thumb to mute the B string when I go to the high E string. Now it does the first line, strange brew, hear what's inside you. Now it does a bend, 7th fret of the G string. Now the 5th fret of the high E and the B, 7th fret of the G string, 5th fret of the G string, 7th fret of the D, and 7th fret of the A string. I hope this helps. I'm going to post some tablature with this throughout the video. I hope this helps. If you like it, if it helps you, if you have suggestions, please be nice. Keep it clean in the comments. I would surely appreciate it. Let's have a dialogue about it. But I love teaching this stuff, and I hope you love learning it. So thanks so much for listening. Have a great 2023. Take care.